multiple workouts you could do either in the gym or at home with dumbbells. Pretty easy, pretty cheap. I'm doing 15 pounds, but you can obviously do whatever weight you are comfortable with. So the one I always start with are standing marches. Feet shoulder width apart, slightly bent knees, bring the bells up. And then some people bring them down while they're moving their legs up. You can do that. I'm not coordinated enough to do that. So I just like holding them up. We're going to go to 24. I've already lost count. And slowly bring the weights down. You don't want to just drop them because then that will hurt your arms. Slowly bring them down. And then I'm going to set them down for a second. I do apologize. I'm sick. Okay. Diagonal leg lift. I can't remember what this is called. I'll put it up on the screen. So a little bit further apart standing, opposite to leg. Whew. Okay. 12 times. Those two exercises are like the number one thing I always do, no matter what day it is. I'm always doing those two. They're my favorite. They really give you like a full body, just like burn, and it's nice. Okay, so another one that I do is plated squats. If you're at home, you don't have to use a plate. I'm not sure what else you could use. I'll look it up and I'll put some options up on the screen for you. Make sure when you're standing, you're engaging your hips. So you tilt yourself. Take your hips and kind of push them out and up to engage it. It's supposed to take the stress off your lower back. That's how you want to do your squats. Engage down. Feet shoulder width apart. This is how I hold the weight, right at chest level. And then slightly bend your knees. Make sure you are engaging your core and you're not putting any pressure on your back. And then bend. Do not move your back. Just bend at the knees. 12. Okay. And then from plated squats, we go straight into plated calf raises. So again, tilt, engage. 1. Sumo squats. Now for sumo squats, you want your feet greater than shoulder width apart. And this is going to stay down. Arms touch my legs. And again, engage. Now I go up to 12. You can go to 8. You can go to 10. I prefer 12. I do 12 for 3. The last one till failure. And the failure rep, if I rep more than 15 times, more than 3 times in a row, I go up 5 pounds in weight. For the last leg dumbbell workout I really like to do is hip thrusts for the glutes. You want the bottom of your shoulder blades on like where the bench is. And then you're going to put your legs out flat, feet up. You're going to bring one leg and put your heel level with your other leg's knee. Then you're going to bring your other leg up and match heel to heel. And then make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Shoulder blades on the bench. Put your weight into your lap carefully. My gym has the long bars, and I like those because it just feels a little bit better on my hips. But you can use a dumbbell. Just make sure it's on your hips as best as you can. And with the dumbbell, you kind of have to hold it a little bit more, like on the weights, where on this, you can kind of like just balance the bar, as you'll see. So you want to go up, put the bar on your hips, make sure your shoulder blades are on the bench. Okay, now 90 degrees. You do not want to be feeling this in your lower back. You want to be feeling this right here. If you're not feeling this right here, you need to adjust your feet a little bit. Try scooching them out and try scooching them in until when you're up at the 90 degrees, you can feel it right here at the bottom of your glutes. You're going to go down almost to the ground, like barely touching it, and then you're going to thrust back up, squeezing the glutes at the top. Down, up. You're going to do this 12 times. And then on the 12th one, you're going to hold for as long as you can. And then once you've hit your limit, you're going to slowly bring it down. I do not go as heavy on the arms. First one is again my favorite one, and the one I always do for arms. Feet shoulder width apart. You're going to slightly bend your knees and then turn your arms. So you're almost like, whoo, almost like that, okay? Like slightly bend your elbows. And then you're going to again engage, tighten your core. Make sure your back is good. Bring them up to your hips. Bend your elbows out. And then lift. 1, 2, 12. One leg out slightly in front of the other. And then again, engage the hips. And then you're just going to lift your arm up. Having the weight on the other side keeps you balanced. Swap. Bring your knee. Tilt your hips, engage. Okay. We're going to do overhead presses. I interlock my thumbs like that. I can't do any more, so I'm going to do some bicep curls. Feet shoulder width apart. Engage those hips. Slightly bent knees. And then lift. Bend the elbow up and then slowly bring it down to about there. Not fully down, but almost. 2. We're going to do overhead presses. I'm using the long bar because it's easier for me. You can do this with 2 dumbbells. Just make sure you're lifting up at the same time, okay? So feet pointing straight, slightly bent knees. You're going to lift the bar up to chest height. Then you're going to, like you're punching the air up. Shoulder width apart, slightly bent knees. Engage the hips. Straighten back. Bring them up. Then you're just going to go to chest level. You got to bring them up at the same time. Those are all the arm dumbbell workouts I do. There's a lot more that you could search up. I do a lot of assisted pull-ups for like my back and my arms. But if I do arm day, I'm doing those dumbbells.